this is the time that you will get to know, what is my purpose and what exactly am I supposed to be doing here on this earth. And while you are there alone, you try out your spiritual gifts, you try out the things that God has given you, and then you get to see, is this working, does this not work, and so on. And because of that, you start to live a life of meaning before somebody else then comes. So when somebody else comes into the picture and they try to remove you from your purpose, do you think you will want to be removed from your purpose when you've enjoyed living it all along? So already you can see a control freak when you come across one, and you can easily say, this one is a control freak. They have issues of self-love. Let me just leave them to grow. And sometimes you will be able to see, okay, this person supports my growth and I also support their growth. So because of that, you're supporting each other. You're not like dependent on each other. You are two individuals that you are together, but you're not supposed to be putting each other down. So here are some benefits of singleness and steps to make the most of this season of singleness. The first thing is, singleness is a time for personal growth. So you need to use your singleness to focus on self-improvement, learning new skills and developing your interests, working on the gifts that God has given you, working on those talents and growing them and getting to see where you are using them and getting to know all about yourself and growing. So a time for singleness is really good because you can grow as a person. And when you meet the next person, you will be able to not burden them, because already you have grown, you see. So you need to then make sure you grow emotionally, physically, mentally, and socially. Because there are people you see that when you meet, then there's no emotional growth, there's no self-regulation. They are still children. They are not serious about their own personal lives. They don't love themselves. That's why they put themselves in places which are dangerous. Some are taking drugs, some are doing women and sleeping around. And all these things, they show you that somebody doesn't love themselves, because that's a reckless living. We actually call it reckless living. So already when somebody is reckless, that tells you how much of self-love they've actually embraced, how much growth they have had. So sometimes you just want to give such people space so that they can grow. Some people grow slowly. We don't all grow at the same time. So we have to learn to be patient with others so that they can also have that opportunity to grow. And they can also come to that level of growth that is acceptable before God. And then the other benefit of singleness is independence. When you are single, you embrace the freedom to make decisions and choices without considering somebody else except the Lord your God.